Morning everybody. So this morning the boys seem to have decided, well, it's been horrible, it's been windy and wet and horrible, and it was so windy last night that I put Tommy back out with the other two because it's actually heating at the moment, hasn't got any, so I wanted him to be able to get up to a hedge. Well, they seem to have decided, I'm not quite sure what's happened, they don't really want to come today. I think Chesney does. So he keeps looking this way, but they don't want to come in this morning. I think it's probably because Basil's probably cold. It often is the way. If Basil gets soaking wet and stuff, and it has just rained before I got here, that they were running around a second ago. They've stopped now. So I think I'm going to have to go and see if I can catch Basil, and then the others will come in hopefully. So I've got the hay steaming. The yard is a mess because it's so windy. It wasn't worth sweeping it last night, so I'm hoping to do it later today. But I did do all the stables yesterday. But today's video, I've got a couple of hay nets to fix, so I'm going to use baler twine and see if I can fix up some holes in those, and I thought I would show you how I do that. So I will get in the hay barn and sort out those hay nets after I've got those naughty boys in. Okay, so I've got some scissors and some baler twine here. This hay net of Basil's has a hole in it. Sometimes they break, bits break, the rest of it's okay, and they're not that cheap anymore, but the hay falls out the hole. So I'm going to try and fix it. It won't look as pretty, but it's going to be like £6 towards a bag of food if I fix it rather than buy new ones. So hopefully you can see the big hole there on the camera. So what I'm basically going to do is use baler twine and cut bits and then fix it back together. So obviously that blue bit went round there. So I'm going to just get a bit of baler twine to do that. And then that bit went to there somehow. It's not quite right. But I'm just going to make the hole smaller using the baler twine. I use baler twine for so many things, fixing all sorts of stuff. That's the wrong bit. Where's the short bit I've just cut off? So here's the hole. So basically what I want to do is tie the string together again where it was before. So there's, obviously it always works in a diamond shape. So first thing I'm going to do is tie, and this has still got little knots on where it's frayed, so I'm going to tie with one end slightly longer than the other. I'm going to tie a knot here, and actually the knot still being on this bit will help hugely. And because they'll stop the string slipping about, and then I'm going to tie that. And the reason I've kept that bit a bit longer is so I can wrap it round once before I tie it to that bit, so that will also hopefully stop it slipping. They're not fancy knots or anything, they're just normal knots. They've probably got a fancy name. And pull it nice and tight. So that's that hole fixed. Now there's a bigger, I'm not going to do it hundreds of times. Just want to make, there's another hole I think in this one as well there. This is the bigger one actually, I just fixed the smaller one. So I'm going to cut some more baler twine. There. And again with this hole, this one has got a bit of string left, so you can sort of see where the knot was, but there's no knot left, sorry, so you can sort of see where the string went, but there's no knot left, so that went across to there to do the diamond that you always see on a hay net, but it's obviously broken. So with this one I'm going to wrap it around the middle of the long side, or make a knot, sorry, not really wrap it around, make a knot around that to try and hold it in place. And then I'm going to tie the other end around where the end of the blue bit still is, and do a little knot, fancy knot. The weather's been so horrible this weekend, I haven't managed to do anything with Basil yet. I'm hoping to ride him later today, hoping the wind's supposed to drop and it's supposed to be drier. So I'm hoping to ride him later. So that's, as I say, it doesn't look as smart as the other one, but it will stop the hay net coming, the hay falling out the hole. So I'm going to do one more, I think, across here. And I expect there to be somebody watching this who can do this in a much better way than I can. So I look forward to somebody showing me a better way of doing it. And then that one's going to go around there somewhere. Like I say, I think I've said it at least twice already. It's not going to be as beautiful as it was when I bought it, but it will do the job that it was designed to do. You just have to make sure that you've done good enough knot so that it doesn't slip and come undone, unless you know a really fancy sort of knot, which I don't know fancy knots. So I just sort of keep doing it until it's not going to slip undone anymore. This one is not behaving today. The others, this one's been okay. This one is just slipping undone for some reason, which I don't know. Let's try again. There we go, that's better, it's gone now. So we have a smaller hole now, so the hay shouldn't fall out and it will last a bit longer. So you can see my beautiful fixings. As I say, I'm sure someone's got a better way of doing it, but that is going to stop the hay falling out the big holes. So Chesney and Basil have come in, but Tommy, which proves it was evidently a bad decision putting him out with the others again last night, is not going to come in. He's been running around again. The others are not terribly impressed at coming in while he's still running around. Something's got them all, as I said, upset this morning. So we will see if we can get him in a little bit. Silly pony. Not sure what has got his interest or got him a bit upset this morning, because it's still windy, but it was windy yesterday. So I'm sorry today's video is quite short. As you can see, Basil is now and he's a bit, because I can't get Tommy, so I'm going to leave the video there for today. So that I can try and get Tommy to come in. Bribery probably. Anyway, thanks so much for watching everyone, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.